Welcome to Faking It. I'm Cookie, and I gotta say, I'm loving this coffee table. Couple quick words before we jump into the game, and it is skippable because I'm not a monster. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing, and that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you own a fondue pot. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. The faker can only be caught if the vote is unanimous, so do your best to come to a group consensus. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. This was the task. Raise your hand if your last name is longer than your first name. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. And the votes were for... You all ganged up on the wrong person. It's category picking time. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Never mind, we'll just do this one. It's going to be Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, raise your hand if you've spit in someone else's food. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. By the way, talking is encouraged, so share your faker theories. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you lost your virginity before you were 20. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Everyone voted for you found the faker at the last possible moment. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. If you won't pick a category, I will. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as drinks it takes to get you drunk. Vote for the faker now. Don't forget you get points for voting for the faker even if everyone else is wrong. That faker is still on the loose. This is your last chance to catch the faker. your second number pressure task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up the number of fingers that represent the age you were when you stopped believing in Santa. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. The votes singled out. That is indeed the faker. You made it count when you needed to. Alright, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Well, we can't wait forever, so I'll just pick something. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you dislike dogs. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. Everyone suspects. Ah, yes, you caught the faker. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. I guess I have to do everything around here. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Hold up a finger for every 10 minutes it typically takes you to get to work in the morning. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. everybody voted for. You all got together and chose the wrong person. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. And the task, hold up an even number of fingers. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. And everyone voted for. Well, at least you were all wrong together. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 2 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for both and then hit send. Now, the faker has 2 questions to answer as well. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So, good luck, faker. Time's running out. Get those answers in. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. A nickname for a home run. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. All the votes went to... The faker has been found.
to TKO. I am the Tournament Master. My likes include t-shirts and fighting. My dislikes include seafood, negativity, and mind games. Life is too short. You'll have to use all your t-shirt design prowess to make it off T-Shirt Island alive. Or slip the boat guy $20 and he'll usually take you back. Jerry's a good guy. Your journey to victory begins here, at the training grounds. You will use your device to draw 3 drawings. Draw whatever your heart desires, like literally anything, it doesn't matter. But if you need an idea, hit the suggestion button. It's time for your first drawing, right now. Make haste before time. Excellent. This time, show me something different. Remember to use the suggestion button if you need an idea. Drawing 2, begin! Time is about to expire. You may want to finish up. Gorgeous. One more to go. Wow, my babies. Begin. Good, good. Pretty good. For your last exercise, you will write as many slogans or phrases as you can. Something really clever or really dumb. I'm sure anything you write will be one of those. And there's no shame in hitting the suggestion button if you need it. Go! You didn't give up after one, did you? Keep writing. Only seconds remain. You really dug deep that time. The time for training is over. Have a look at your device. Select one drawing and one slogan to create the perfect t-shirt combination. And I do mean perfect. Perfect. I hope you're ready. Let the tournament begin. Gauntlet 1. Versus... Fight. Fight by submitting your votes on your devices, that is. A new challenger appears. Engage one another in violence. Winner! This feels like a good time for a training break. Use your devices to enter one new drawing and as many new slogans as you wish. Break out that killer material you've been sitting on, probably. Go! Make haste before time runs out. Start writing. Only seconds remain. The second gauntlet looms, and the hairy paws of Kismet have shuffled your drawings and slogans. May the spirits of humorous juxtaposition guide you. Good luck. Gauntlet 2. Versus attack. A new challenger appears. Attack! A winner! The final gauntlet is here, and only the best shirts from the previous rounds remain. The tournament ends here. Versus attack! The spirits of T-Shirt Island have been satisfied, and believe me, they're real jerks when they get cranky, so thanks a ton.